While back, we talked about controversial cosmetic surgery procedure that does leg lengthening, and how some men, especially in Silicon Valley, were undergoing this relatively expensive and painful, long duration surgery to appear to be taller, or to become taller. And now it's I don't know, there's some really interesting profiles being put out about this process. So if you're not familiar with this from the last round of our discussions about it, the procedure involves cutting leg bones, either the femur or the tibia, and gradually over time expanding the space between them so that gradually bone grows effectively. And according to one leg lengthening surgeon, traditionally the majority of my patients are younger, short-statured males seeking to increase their height. However, and this is one of the reasons I want to talk about this, we are seeing a lot of older patients, average height individuals, female patients, and even those who are looking for height reduction surgery. This latter group includes people who are transitioning genders and want their bodies to align better with how they perceive themselves. And there's a profile available on Insider of Ibrahim Alğan, who's an individual who was a school counselor. And he was talking about how he doesn't get taken seriously. I believe he was 5'1" initially. He underwent 2 rounds of leg lengthening, added 5 inches to his height. And he liked the process so much that he opened up a clinic to offer the surgery as well. Now, I know that, look, it's expensive. It costs literally tens of thousands of dollars. It can cost $50,000 or more, depending on how tall you want to grow and everything. But I think that this is something that is definitely spreading. We're seeing it, it's international. It's obviously big, like I said, in Silicon Valley. I'm curious, Yaz, what you think about this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 5 feet tall. I'm 5 foot 0 inches. I have no inches, right? So this feels a little unfair, but it kind of reminds me of that episode of South Park one time. This is from like a long time ago, where they were doing body modification so that the kids could be tall enough to play basketball. This is what I thought of the first time that I read the story. But honestly, I think we'll be covering a lot more stories like this in the future. Technology, and including medical technology, is moving faster than most of us can already keep up with. And it makes sense that people would turn to body modification as a way to, I guess, occupy a better place within society. They're already doing it, right? Plastic surgery is nothing new, but this is just kind of another level of it. And it sounds scary. Cutting bones sounds very scary, but
yeah, it definitely does. Look, I would hope that we could just reduce the stigma for being shorter. Yeah. I feel like that should be within our abilities, but then I think about the news that we cover every single day, and we can't seem to agree on the most basic things. So I can see why some people would find this appealing. It certainly seems like a lot of work to go through. Like with any, cosmetic surgery, it's going to be a big transition for the people who know you. But for some, this is something that they're undergoing. So expect to hear more about it in the future. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.